Aron Ralston wakes up early one Saturday morning, his eyes bright with the excitement of another solo adventure. He is a seasoned outdoorsman and engineer who craves the thrill of the wild. Today, he's heading into Utah's Canyonlands National Park for a day of hiking and exploring. He quickly packs his gear: water bottles, climbing ropes, carabiners, a headlamp, snacks, and most importantly, his multi-tool. He doesn't tell anyone where he's going. That's how he prefers it: alone, free, untethered. Driving his pickup truck down desolate roads, Aron blasts music and grins as the desert stretches out endlessly before him. The sun is high by the time he parks his truck and hops onto his mountain bike. He speeds along the trails with a sense of pure joy, the crisp air filling his lungs. Eventually, he ditches the bike and sets off on foot, entering the narrow slot canyons with walls of red rock towering over him. As he squeezes through tight passages and scrambles over boulders, Aron meets two hikers, Christy and Megan, who are lost. With his friendly charm, he offers to guide them. They follow him deeper into the canyon, and he shows them a hidden pool of crystal-clear water. They laugh, jump in, and cool off. Aron's energy is infectious. After spending a couple of hours together, the women decide to head back to the main trail. They thank Aron for his help and invite him to a party that evening, but he declines. He wants to keep exploring. Alone once again, Aron ventures further into Blue John Canyon. He navigates a narrow chute, carefully climbing down, testing each handhold and foothold. Suddenly, disaster strikes. As he lowers himself between two rock walls, a boulder shifts. It falls, pinning his right arm against the canyon wall. The pain is instant and blinding. Aron yells in shock and panic, pulling and tugging, but the rock doesn't budge. It's massive, thousands of pounds, and it's wedged perfectly. At first, Aron thinks he can free himself. He uses all his strength, straining against the boulder, but it's useless. He tries to chip away at the rock with his multi-tool, but it barely scratches the surface. Hours pass, and the reality sinks in. He's trapped. He shouts for help, his voice echoing through the empty canyon, but there's no one around for miles.
Who put us? Why are we doing this?
He sips his limited water supply, already realizing it won't last long. He records a video message on his camcorder, speaking to his family and friends. He tries to stay positive, joking nervously, but fear creeps in. The next day, Aron continues trying to free himself. He uses his climbing gear to rig pulleys, hoping to move the boulder. Nothing works. He rations his water and food, nibbling on bits of granola and sipping sparingly. He screams for help again and again, but no one comes. The silence is suffocating. As the days pass, Aron's situation grows dire. He starts to hallucinate from dehydration and exhaustion. He sees visions of people from his life, his parents, friends, and even Christy and Megan. He dreams of escaping, of being free, but every time he wakes, the crushing reality is the same. His arm is still trapped. By the fourth day, Aron knows he won't survive much longer. His water is gone, and he is forced to drink his own urine. His body grows weaker, and his mind begins to unravel. He thinks about all the people he loves and regrets not telling anyone where he was going. He replays moments from his life, clinging to memories as a way to stay sane. Then Aron has a vision. He sees himself holding a child he doesn't recognize. The image fills him with a renewed sense of purpose. He realizes he wants to live, no matter what it takes. He examines his arm and accepts the horrifying truth: the only way out is to amputate it. Using the dull blade of his multi-tool, Aron begins the gruesome task. He severs the skin and muscle, gritting his teeth against the pain. When he reaches the bones, he uses the pliers to snap them. The agony is unimaginable, but he doesn't stop. Finally, after hours of work, he's free. Bleeding and delirious, Aron fashions a makeshift tourniquet and rappels down a 65-foot sheer cliff with only one arm. He stumbles through the canyon, desperate for water and help. Eventually, he encounters a family hiking in the area. They rush to his aid, giving him water and alerting authorities. Rescue teams arrive and airlift Aron to a hospital. He survives, but the experience changes him forever. He later reflects on the ordeal, grateful to be alive and determined to live life to the fullest. Aron Ralston becomes an inspirational figure, sharing his story of resilience and the will to survive against impossible odds.